we're going to go ahead and move on to our next topic here, which is my MVP leaderboard going into week 4. So we're going to talk about a couple of the guys that we were just talking about. At number 3 and shooting up the charts like a rocket, Jalen Hurts. So far, Jalen Hurts has 916 passing yards. He's got 4 passing TDs. He's got 167 rushing yards and 3 rushing TDs. Obviously, he's got the Eagles at 3-0. They're the only undefeated team remaining in the NFC right now, and they clearly look like the best team in the NFC on both offense and defense, and Jalen Hurts has a big part in that. So I have him at number 3. At number 2, I have Josh Allen. Josh Allen, so far this year, he's got 1,014 passing yards. His completion percentage is 71%. He's got 9 passing TDs and 1 rushing touchdown. And he's just a beast at QB on, in my opinion, the best team in football. And he's continuing to get better and better, makes his teammates better. That offense revolves around him. So I have him at number 2. And at number 1, it's a guy that you mentioned in the last segment. And I think it's undeniable right now who's the MVP because it's an individual award. And I think that's Lamar Jackson. He's got 749 passing yards. Excuse me. He's got 10 passing touchdowns, 243 rushing yards. And that's with only getting 17 rushing yards in week 1, by the way. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns. Obviously, he's on track to have not only a better year than his MVP season that he already had, he's on track to have the best season of his career and one of the best seasons that we've seen by anybody ever. Technically, he's on track to break the passing touchdown record that Peyton Manning has of 55 this year. So that's who I have at number 1, and this is my MVP leaderboard. I don't think you can punch a hole in this, but if you think you can, go ahead.
Honestly, if I had sent you my 3 MVPs, it would have went in that same order. And even to just add on a little more, like I mentioned with Lamar Jackson earlier, he's got the highest QB rating of any quarterback in the league at 119. He's the only quarterback also with 3+ passing touchdowns in every game this year as well. So, just for someone who's not a quote passing quarterback, I mean, he's throwing the ball pretty well. You know what I mean?
Yep.
With Josh Allen, I think his play speaks for himself. He's made some really big plays through the air with his legs. The chemistry with Diggs is clearly as strong as it has ever been. But with his young receivers, you can really see, like with Gabriel Davis and Isaiah McKenzie, those guys are really starting to ball out. I actually think the receiving core is better this year with even the 2 younger receivers than it was last year, and when they had Sanders and Cole Beasley and a few of the veterans that they had on their team. And then with Hurts, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, you're seeing the growth right before your eyes with him. He's put the Eagles in this position, making smart reads, just getting through his reads, hitting the receivers, making plays with his legs as well, and just being being very careful, I would say, not turning the ball over a lot,
efficient.
Not taking bad sacks, distributing the ball well, just making really good decisions. So like you said, I could try to punch a hole in it, but I'm not going to, because I agree 100% with these top 3, and that's exactly how I would have my order.
Nice. Yeah, I figured that this would be pretty close, if not the order that you would probably go with these guys. Jalen Hurts only has one turnover the entire season. I think the Eagles only have 1 turnover as a team the entire season. So, he's playing really efficient. All of these guys are playing really well. Obviously, Lamar is playing on a completely different level. I think we know why. He's motivated by his contract, and he's going to show the Ravens, hey, you should have paid me because now it's going to cost you a lot more.
He's going to be on another team next year.
I just knock on wood and hope that he doesn't get injured. And as long as he doesn't, I anticipate this is going to be one season for the ages, and one that the Ravens wish that they could have a do-over on and start it from the beginning.
Serious.
All right, so that is it for my MVP leaderboard going into week 4. I would love to hear your thoughts or read your thoughts in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.